Buenos días, clase. Today you have 3 assignments to complete. Please complete the assignments in the order listed below. Number 1, Google Form Quizlet username information. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. You have your Quizlet username form that you're going to click on in Google Classroom. You will type your student ID number, your first name, your last name. You'll select what period your class is. Then you're going to, from Quizlet, you're going to copy and paste your username. So you would go to your Quizlet account and your username will be found right here. Well, actually for you, it'll be found here. So you click on your icon, you're just going to copy this into the Google form. The next activity is the Sweet 16 Story Questions Google Slide. For this one, on the title slide, there's a link to the Sweet 16 verb story and also a link to the Quizlet. If you don't know the words, you can use Quizlet and you will use the Sweet 16 verb story to make the questions and answer them. The instructions are also here. Based on the Sweet 16 story, write a question in Spanish, answer the question in Spanish, write the slide number where the answer to your question can be found. This is like your textual evidence. For the first slide, it's a who question. I already put in the inverted question mark for you. Okay, so ask a question about who. For example, it could be, whose birthday is it? But you're going to ask it in Spanish. Then in the next box, you're going to answer your question in Spanish. Then you'll go to the story and type the slide number where you found your answer. Each question, the slide is a different color so you don't get confused. So that's the second activity. In the third activity, you're going to take those same questions, answers, and slide numbers, and you're going to submit the information in a Google form. You fill out all of this information here. I've linked the story and the Quizlet here. So you'll go in and you will type your answer in the Google form. Okay, each question set is in a separate section so you don't get confused. Be sure to mark all of your work as done. Actually, number 1 and number 3 as done. Number 2, you're going to submit it. Everything is due at the end of class. Week 8 lesson plans are included here if you need this again. So that's where everything is. When you finish, you may log off. How do you know that you're finished? You've done all of these assignments. Please do not ask me. We're working on becoming expert learners. You are going to go on. Once you do your Quizlet form for you will get an email confirming that. Your story questions, you'll know if you've submitted it because it'll say submitted in Google Classroom. And the classwork 2 form, you will also get a response and a message in your email telling you that it's done. Once you click submit, it should be done. But if you want to confirm, go to your email for numbers 1 and 3. And for number 2, you'll go to Google Classroom, make sure you've submitted everything. So please, in the chat and during class, do not ask me, am I done? I want you to become an expert learner and you can confirm if you are done. Okay, remember, the Google Forms, you'll receive an email. The Google Slides, you will check Google Classroom to see that you've submitted it, okay? Please do not ask me if you are done, okay? This is quite a bit of work and it might take us into the next lesson, but do as much of it as you can. I'll be available during the chat to help you. So stay on the Google Meet until you've completed all of your